Hey everyone, so it's Beauty is Within 09, and today I'm going to be doing a video on advice. It's going to be one of my advice videos, and I'm going to be doing it on the SAT and my advice on how to go about taking it and everything. So you'll probably start hearing about the SAT probably in middle school is when you'll start really hearing about it. I know that's when I started hearing about it. It really didn't become a big thing though until I was in high school, of course. And then about 10th and 11th grade is when people are going to stress that you start taking it. SAT, basically what it is standardized testing, and it covers reading, math, language, like vocabulary. There's not history or anything on it. Now there is a test called the ACT, and it also it's similar to the SAT, but it has more sections to the test. And apparently I think it's scored a lot different and everything. There's also writing sections. A lot of colleges don't take the writing sections. I don't know why. I don't agree with it personally, but some colleges don't take the writing section. When it comes to preparing for the test, you're probably going to be offered to take classes. Some schools offer classes to take. There's all kind of tutoring places that offer SAT prep, and you're going to want to do something like that or purchase a book. This is a book that I have. It's not for the SAT, it's for the Praxis. Praxis is another type of standardized testing that you take in college when you're going to some kind of like, I think it's mainly for like any kind of teaching career that you may want, such as like being a teacher, or what's another major that I know requires it? Speech pathology, they require it. So the book is going to look similar to this. It's probably going to be a lot thicker because there's a lot more sections. There's not much on the Praxis. If you want a video on the Praxis, I could totally do it for you, but I don't know, because personally, I'm in the process of preparing for the Praxis because I am an education major. But basically the book is going to look like this. It's going to have like questions in it. It's going to have example tests in it, and it's going to have answers in the back. The SAT prep books are going to take you through everything, like everything. They're going to tell you what's on the test, what it looks like, what questions you're going to have. They're going to tell you how long things are timed. And then, like I said, they're going to have practice tests on in the book for you to take so you can score yourself and see how well you would do. Except for the writing. The writing kind of, that's where you just kind of just practice writing their essays, but maybe have some people look over them and stuff. I know there's plenty of teachers out there who probably would be willing to look at them for you. My advice for you is to start, before I cover the next part, you do have to pay to take these tests. I have to pay to take the Praxis test. You have to pay to take to get into graduate school testing. Like, all these types of tests you do have to pay for. But some schools will offer, like, if you go, you have like an option to take it in like your 10th grade year, and you could take it for free. I think you could do it like on a scholarship program, I think. But that's based on your school and depending if you do it. I didn't do that. I didn't get offered to do it. I think you have to be like a certain number in your class rank and things like that. But you do have to pay to take these tests. It's advised that you start taking them in your 10th grade year, especially maybe around in the spring or summertime after your 10th grade year. So, that's just to get you used to the testing, because in 11th grade you're going to start applying for colleges, or at least you're going to start looking at your colleges. So you're going to want to know what score they want and everything. That's why it's really important for you to go check out colleges as soon as you can. Like, I advise you to start looking into colleges as soon as you get into high school. You don't have to exactly go tour them and everything, but talk to seniors and juniors and ask what they're looking into and what kind of college they want to go to. I mean, that's about it of what I can tell you about the SAT, except that it is, if you're not good at testing, it's really, really, really important for you to like practice. So you'll go in feeling comfortable. If I could go back, I would totally try to prepare myself a lot more. And I probably would have already been at the university. I mean, that's honestly what held me back, is my SAT scores. It took me a long time to really admit that that was what held me back, but it was definitely my SAT scores, and it's just because I'm not good at standardized testing. And it's really common in a lot of people, and they don't realize it until like years later. I probably didn't realize I was good at standardized testing until after not high school, after middle school. And that was when it really hit me that I was like kind of bad like at standardized testing. And it's just because I get nervous. Well, there's no reason to be nervous. I mean, yeah, it's going to base you off of like college and everything, but you still have opportunities, wonderful opportunities, no matter what your SAT score is. There's a school out there for you. I guess that's about it. I know this is not a long video. I feel like I really didn't help you much, but I mean, I guess any kind of advice that you want or need, I guess anything helps. Like I said, my biggest stressor is practice, 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 and time. Give yourself enough time. Don't wait until the last minute. Don't think you're going to do good the first time and wait until your senior year to take it. Because I know SAT testing is only offered like sporadically throughout the year, so you don't want to wait and then not be able to take it because there's something going on or etc. You know, like if you're very involved in your school, there's a chance that it could run on a special like day. For example, it always ran. I was in marching band in high school, and it always ran. One of the SAT days always ran on a competition day, and that really hurt a lot of students who waited till the last minute. And some people like to take it like once in the fall and once in the spring, and that really hurt them, especially when they were seniors and they wanted to get all those testing times in. So, yeah. Like I said, I advise you get a book like this. Obviously, you wouldn't get it the practices you would get in SAT. There's tons and tons and tons of books out there, and they really do work. I could tell a difference from the very first. I took the SAT twice, and I could tell a big difference from the first time and the second time. First and the second time I took it, because I prepared myself a little bit more for the second time, and my score was higher, but it still wasn't high enough to like, you know, help people. But I also kind of waited till like not the last minute, but I could have given myself more time. Started preparing maybe my sophomore year and then work my way up. But you know, you learn from your mistakes, and that's why you advise other people so they can go out and not make the same mistakes you make. So, yeah. I really, really, really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment bar. Message me on YouTube, and I'll try my best to help you. This is Beauty is Within 09. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye!